that national has to request consular access. In many cases, they have not requested, so we were not aware. But in every case, we have obtained passport details, we have checked the verification, we have ensured that they are Indians, and we have had contacts to ensure that that is the case. Then, sir, there is the next issue. After their return, are we making an effort, which Honorable Member Tirchi Siva asked? Are we making an effort? Yes. In fact, that is why the authorities have been given instructions, and I would urge Honorable Member Sanjay Singh not to misrepresent that instruction. They have been given instruction to sit with every one of the returnees, find out how did they go to America, who was the agent, how did this illegal industry happen, how can we take precautions so that this does not continue. We have been very, very I would say, sir, sympathetic and solicitous to the predicament of people going. So I do not want the House or the public to have a wrong understanding of how they were received. They have come through a very difficult experience. They were misled by agents. I will come to the action issue after this, sir. Then the question, sir, I think one member raised saying, the numbers went up after 2016. Sir, I was very, very bureaucratically correct. I took a single source.
Sir, what is meant by bureaucratically correct?
Sir, which means I followed a bureaucratic database to ensure that I gave before the House a very, very similar, comparable number from the same database.
So, sir, as a healthy practice, let everyone follow the bureaucratic practice.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Now, sir, what I do want to say, actually, if one looks at the Homeland Security data, sir, the Homeland Security, the American Homeland Security Department has a report about aliens removed by criminal status and country of nationality. For India, actually that number is 860.
I'm shocked. I allowed indulgence. No, what is this? You are not listening to the Honorable Minister. No, I'm so sorry. Please. Honorable Minister.
Yes, sir.
I'll be careful next time.
Sir,
I'll be careful next time. Take your seat.
Sir,
Honorable Minister.
Homeland Security Department data actually shows prior to 2014, their numbers, American numbers were actually close to 1,000. The numbers I have given, sir, as can be seen in the statement, are from the Bureau of Immigration. In many cases, possibly because if they were not issued emergency certificates, they may have been treated differently. Maybe they went to some other country. So I would say we should look at this in a overall manner, rather than try to make clever points about which year was a little higher than which year. Then, sir, the issue came about military aircraft being sent. Now, some other members also raised, have military aircraft been sent before? The procedure, sir, is we have looked at deportations for the last 15 years. It is up to the authority of the Immigration Customs Authority to charter an aircraft. It could be a military aircraft, but whichever aircraft comes in, it is under the authority of the ICE. The procedure, whether it was a military aircraft, whether it was a chartered aircraft, was exactly the same. Then the issue came up, sir, was there advance notice given? The
only what the minister says goes on record. Please go ahead.
Advance notice was given. The advance notice was given, and there was consular access done. We had checked all the procedures. Then, sir, the issue was raised, do they have property? We are not aware that they have property, but if they have anything, we will be responsive to that. We do not, sir, have data on illegal immigrants, and the issue about student visas being cancelled does not apply to immigrants. Thank you, sir.
Beautiful.
Shri, well, all we can say about the statement of the Honorable Minister is he has been very comprehensive and responded to all issues raised. Shri Abdul Wahab, 5 minutes, not present. Shri Ramji. Sanjeev, okay, you are there? I missed you. Shri Sanjeev Arora will resume to make his address for next 3 minutes.
Sir,
3 minutes.
when my point was interrupted, I was at out-of-pocket expense, which I have already taken care of, and I have mentioned quite a bit that we are on a very higher side as far as out-of-pocket expenses are concerned in our country. Now, sir, coming next on AIMS, there have been 23 new AIMS hospitals, but there is a shortage of faculty of 40%, almost 40% in these AIMS, and also non-faculty positions are around 30% less in AIMS. So my request is that if the budget is increased, we can afford to pay them more and get this get more professors, faculty and non-faculty positions for our hospitals. Sir, now coming to regulations on private hospitals. Sir, private hospitals charge arbitrarily across states for one reason, that there is no control over the charges being charged by them. Consumables and diagnostic tests overpriced due to lack of price standardization. Also, it is observed that even after setting ceiling prices in some cases, like stunts, knee replacements, the hospital charges are increased, so it comes to same. I'll give you an example, sir. I have bills. One is from a corporate hospital and one is from open market. From the open market, the same thing is available for 64 rupees, whereas the same is available in institutional hospital for more than 300 rupees. Because, sir, once you are admitted, you are a IPD patient. Now they may charge anything. There is no one to control. अब आप ये तो कह नहीं सकते कि मैं ग्लव्स बाहर से लाऊंगा, ये आप कह नहीं सकते कि मैं टेस्ट कराने बाहर जाऊंगा. तो जो भी कराना पड़ेगा, जो वो हॉस्पिटल कर रहा है वो करता है. करें, ठीक है, बट कोई तो कंट्रोल होना चाहिए. सारे स्टेक होल्डर्स को लेके इनटू अकाउंट देयर शुड बी सम कंट्रोल रिगार्डिंग दिस. And sir, next, ESI. Sir, at presently, under ESI, 21,000 rupees who get are covered. And this has been going for long. So my request to government, through you to government, is to increase this limit so that more and more workers are covered under ESI and they can get affordable health treatment. And now, sir, coming to professionals, we were just discussing medical education and our students going abroad. Sir, we have 109,000 UG seats in India, the undergraduate MBBS seats, whereas PG we have only 70,000, which means that after UG, most of the doctors who finish MBBS, they are going abroad because hardly you see these days MBBS doctors. Any doctor who is practicing has MD on them. So this brain drain somehow needs to be stopped. And we are already in shortage, even in EAMS hospital, where government can afford to pay doctors more, which I have brought up before. And also, sir, there needs to be a stricter law on unethical practices. Now, let me give you an example, sir. The cesarean cases, WHO has recommended that it should be 15%. No more than 15% on an average cesarean cases should be there. In our country, in some states, it's more than 50%, sir. So unethical practices should be stopped and commercial motives should be. And also, there needs to be some health insurance norms where GST point has already been brought, needs to be taken out of health insurance, because even compared to other countries, the percentage of people insured in our country are very minimal. Now, sir, before I end I would like to call upon the government to take the following steps: increase healthcare expenditure at least to 2.5% of GDP, if not 5%, which has been recommended by State Bank of India recently. Regulate private healthcare pricing, revise ESIC wage ceilings, strengthen EAMS faculty and public health infrastructure, expand insurance coverage for vulnerable population and currently uninsured missing middle class, curb unethical medical practices. Thank you.
Thank you, Mani Sanjeev ji. Mani Sri Abdul Wahab ji.
Thank you, sir. First of all, I rise to oppose this motion of thanks. There is a general sentiment here and abroad. This parliamentary democracy is getting diluted. And not just like before, I am here since 2004. It was not gradually, but now it is very in the high-speed mode. Our functions are in a parliament. An opposition delayed is the democracy denied. That is the caption now, especially in India. It is nowadays hearing. I raise my serious concern and protest on behalf of my party the way the government has formed joint parliamentary committee. They have not included me. That is one problem. Nobody from my party. But now I think it was better decision by the government. I am not there because whoever went all over India, nothing. All the opposition members, whatever they mentioned, it is in the waste basket. Nothing is considered. Only our chairman decided only for the members, those who are from the ruling party. They made some suggestions. And
no comment on Honorable Chairman as per rules.
Excuse me? Yeah, this part of that. How many things are discussed here? You are also here. So, and again, our foreign ministry is here, so that it's a very rare chance to get me. Next month or whenever June, the PM is going to America. February itself. Next, within one night, he is not listening. But anyway, I request our foreign minister just to give some, not instructions, some suggestions to PM to raise this issue what was here 1 hour before, 15 minutes before. There are so many other illegal immigrants there in, not only in America, but different places. They will, even in UAE, I feel, I am feared that they will also start using their, what you call helicopters or whatever it is. Even though it is only 3 minutes, there are 3 this one. And one thing I have to remind on the government is the Worship Act 1991. It is not at all, it's a verdict from the Supreme Court. But the local courts, you see, judicial overriding on this act, Varanasi lower court in Gyanvapi Masjid and Allahabad court in Sambal Mosque is highly condemnable and questions the integrity of our judiciary. The recent claim and controversy over the Ajmer Dargah which has a history of 600 plus years, should be called out loud and should be strictly punished. I urge the government, the judiciary to strengthen this act. A lot of other things are also happening nowadays, especially in budget Kerala. Totally ignored. I can only hear one voice from our chairman's state, Bihar. No single one word about Kerala. Forget about Kerala. What about Wayanad? The Prime Minister came there and assured the rehabilitation and all. So far in the budget or other way, nothing is granted. It is a grave concern for us. Our government, Kerala government, they are also suppressing the Keralites, and you also start suppressing the government. What we will do? They are not giving enough facilities. They are taken money from wherever, and the money what they got in exchequer is not spending. They are finding so many excuses. 700 crore project is there, but state government also, central government also, they are not coming to the Wayanad issue. Maybe because if it is Wayanad is Priyanka Gandhi's constituency, I don't know. This is happening in Kerala and in center. I urge the government, not looking to the Kerala government, please allow some more money for the rehabilitation of the Wayanad or whatever we call that land perhaps. Thank you very much, sir. And I wish that this time you are not interfering in my speech. Thank you very much.
I never interfere. I only remind after completing your time.
You will start
please,
from 4 minutes.
Please. No.
Okay.
Never.
No, okay. Thank you.
माननीय श्री बाबूराम निषाद, माननीय बाबूराम निषाद, नॉट प्रेजेंट. माननीय श्री अमरपाल मौर्य, माननीय अमरपाल मौर्य.
धन्यवाद माननीय उपसभापति महोदय, माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदय के अभिभाषण पर चर्चा के लिए समय देने के लिए आपका आभार प्रकट करता हूं। महोदय, माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदया ने अपने अभिभाषण में देश के उस अंतिम पायदान पर खड़े हुए व्यक्तियों के विषय में उन्होंने चर्चा किया और कहा भी कि सार्थक विकास तभी होता है जब देश के अंतिम पायदान पर खड़े हुए व्यक्ति को सरकार की योजनाओं का लाभ उनको प्राप्त होता है। और उसी भावना को पंडित दीनदयाल उपाध्याय जी ने अंत्योदय की कल्पना में कहा, जिसके प्रति हमारी माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार संकल्पित है। महोदय, गरीब को जब गरिमापूर्ण जीवन मिलता है तो उसके जीवन में जीने की जो